Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. It's been a while. I am going to try to do my timed research and go Battle League today here. And yeah, pretty much I have not been playing at all this season. I think I'm ranked 16 currently. Yeah, the past couple months I've been kind of like taking a break, as you've probably realized, but for good reason. But I did feel like this could be a cool opportunity to also test out the internet here, because I'm actually out on the East Coast right now. Catch Cup, definitely not playing that. So Great League, I actually have no idea what is even relevant currently in the meta. I didn't even look at PB Poke or anything. I'm kind of going into this completely blind. Hey, Before Dawn, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Shout out to Before Dawn, one of my old friends here on Twitch. Amazing at pretty much every video game she plays. Hope you're doing well. I might just run this team because I think that I made a video on this testing out Vanillix. I mean, I'm probably gonna get destroyed. I think it ends tomorrow or Tuesday. I think it goes through the Memorial weekend. I just wanted to do the time research. Well, let me look down here real quick. Yeah, it ends in 2 days and 9 hours, it says. And it's Sunday right now. Let me just lobby for a battle. Who knows? I'm probably gonna get wrecked with this team, but I'll at least lobby for one battle using it. Yeah, there's still some time. For sure. I could use the Stardust also. Alright, let's see. Okay. This is such a bad start. I mean, technically though, isn't this like kind of... Actually, this might not be as bad as I was thinking, because Rage Fist spam does kind of pop off here, I bet. Okay, I guess they're going to throw a Psycho Boost. They got the shiny also. It probably hasn't been in the game for a while, right? Oh, I should have just thrown Rage Fist again, honestly. But I do have Gastrodon, so I'll probably just switch to it. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Well, I should have just switched immediately instead of taking any damage on Primeape, but whatever. Okay. I mean, Vanillix has Astonish, technically, but it's also not going to appreciate the counter damage. Yo, what's up, Ada? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, this Gastrodon has Water Pulse on it. I think I had Water Pulse on for like Mandibuzz or something. I don't remember. Alright, let's see. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna let it go through and hope that keeping Gastrodon was not the call. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is bad regardless, right? I mean, I could have not shielded that, but I almost feel like maybe... You know, I was wondering if I even have enough health on Primeape, but I almost feel like it's better to Rage Fist and try to get the attack boost. You just woke up from a storm? Yeah, that's not good. That's pretty much game. I mean, maybe I should... You know what? I probably should have shielded on Vanillix. But to be fair, it wouldn't have mattered, because for Alligator would have just double Hydro Cannon my last two if I shielded. GG. Yeah, I knew that was going to be kind of tough. You're exhausted, you woke up from a storm, couldn't go back to sleep, now you're falling asleep leveling Dragoon on Final Fantasy 14. Oh, wow. Dang, that's crazy. Maybe I should resub at some point. I've mainly been just kind of chilling, working on music lately. The only game I've really been actively playing is Hearthstone. I got back into it couple months ago, and I've just been like enjoying it. I'm gonna try using this team again. Why not? Okay. I mean, technically, I could have potentially just Rage Fist spam there. I'm gonna let it go through. Yeah, I know. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I'm out in Pittsburgh, and I've been working on music a lot. I've actually been playing some music with my old side project, Big Dan, and you know, working on my personal stuff as well. But it's insane what a small world it is, because the guy who recorded saxophone on my band Kiwi Punch, like my ska punk band from like the mid 2000s, he hangs out with my friend's little sister, and it's crazy because I actually hung out with him yesterday, and he was like, we recorded some saxophone for a song. I don't know, it's so crazy. That was like 12 years ago, I swear. It's been maybe even longer, but it's cool. I've been getting a lot of stuff done lately. I'm just gonna let this go, I think. Alright. Just gonna build energy up on Primate. Is the music too loud? Yeah, I know, right? Dang, this is kind of a brutal situation. I mean, they can take at least one. Okay, they didn't want to, though, so this is actually better for me. Okay, you can hear me okay, right? Because I don't even have a mic stand here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is switch now. This is kind of tough. I should have just let it go through. Yeah, because now they can just get the body slam for Primate. Yeah, that's GG for sure. They definitely got it. This is Petrarant's theme, I think, in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that's GG. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Whenever they do that dance. Well, let me double check. Oh, it's the music that plays when you're actually battling the possessed trainer. But I think it's generally played when all the people are possessed by Petrarant or whatever. I forgot the word they were saying, like mochi mochi mochi. Was that? It's been a while. Okay, so this is the Vanillix is just not good. I'm just gonna run this team. I ran this at the very beginning of the season. I wonder if it's relevant still. Oh, I'm only at 14. That's kind of interesting. Yo, this is like the perfect lead. Do I let one surf go through? I guess so. It's a scenario where I feel like low kicks can take that hit, you know? Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is actually kind of nuts. I should have just went for the Trailblaze. Honestly. I'm so rusty. Yeah. I'll let it go through at this point. That's actually not too bad for me then. Kind of like equalizes the scenario slightly. But I don't know if they would. Maybe they couldn't have lived. Maybe I should have just went for Trailblaze and shielded. I'll bring in Jellicent. Can get that farm down with some Hex action here. Definitely gonna shield. Oh. Maybe I should actually be counting. I swear they could have had a Shadow Ball at that point, but counting would actually be the way to go there. Alright. I'm gonna throw a Surf just because they're probably gonna shield it regardless at this point. Then I'll just bring in Clodsire to tank Frenzy. And I can just... It doesn't really matter what I really do, I have the shield. They're gonna die to something. Something's gonna happen here. Yeah, I'll just go for the Stone Edge. I mean, even if they... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I could have farmed down with Hex. But there we go. The first win. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna try using this team for the last couple battles for this set. Maybe I'll do auto rec even. Because I don't really have any teams built. I mean, I guess I do kind of. I bet you some of these might work. I mean, the Vanillix one kind of sucks. I feel like Vanillix just did not deliver. Alright, let's go. We got the music. Alright, that's not a good lead. The thing is, I kind of have to try to stay in this situation a bit. I can take a Rage Fist. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to switch to Clodsire. Will it get through again? Comes Blastoise, big boy. Alright, this is actually not too bad. We get all that attack boost off of Primeape. I think I'm just gonna let it go. And bring in Jellicent. Because, like, what can Blastoise even do with Jellicent? Whoa, the music's kind of crazy. Let me turn that down just a little bit. This song always gets so loud. I'll just let it go through. I'm playing a little risky, but I feel like I can take that safely and then generate a little bit of extra energy. Togedemaru. Honestly, oh shit, I think I didn't shield it. I was thinking about shielding it, but it might not matter at this point. Hopefully it doesn't matter, at least. Because I was actually thinking, oh yeah, I should probably just shield it and go for a Trailblaze into Primeape. Oh my gosh, please be able to knock it out. Come on, Shadow Ball. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. That was a little... You know, saving the shields for my next battle. Thanks for tuning into the stream. It's been months since I've streamed, and really appreciate it if you swung by. If you are watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button. It does help out my content a lot here. And I'm going to try to close up this first set with this low kicks team. So yeah, I did the first 2 matches with this one, and it's not really cutting it. But I'm not really surprised. Not sure what was going on there, but I'll catch these real quick. So hopefully I don't have to just restart my game or something. Let me check Grimer here real quick. Not shiny. And might as well feed my buddy. This is it's not a hundo Larvitar, but it's pretty close to a hundo. I think it's my highest shadow. And it does have 15 attack, so I figured it's probably worth it. Trying to get that best buddy. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've been playing really any Pokemon games. It feels like forever because it was a daily affair at one point. But I remember this song, it was like the last couple years of just like bumping this. Isn't this like the Terra music? I can't even remember. Oh, this is Penny's theme. This song does go hype. I'm pretty sure this song was made by the guy who did Undertale. Toby, I can't remember what his last name is. Toby Fox, I think his name is. I'm pretty sure because he has that Fox logo. Okay, so I get Azumarill lead. It's not really ideal, but I could bait. They might just take the Trailblaze, honestly. Yeah, they do take it. Yeah, that's not too bad, honestly. I think I might commit the shield on low kicks. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw X-Scissor at this point. Even though I'm pretty sure it's resisted. But nice. Can I farm this? Yo, what's up, sir, and welcome. Good to see you. Bastiodon. Maybe I should have just preserved this energy. That would have been a better play. By far. Yeah, that was a misplay. But I mean, I could bring Clodsire relatively safely and generate some extra energy in this matchup. They're definitely not going to shield me. I'm surprised they haven't even tried to throw a move. Okay. I think I might just farm Azu down, because I didn't think they can get to energy here. I could, you know what? I could have just double Earthquake, but I have Jellicent also in the back, so it doesn't particularly matter. Yeah. Like, even if they didn't shield it, I could have farmed down. I'm just gonna take the... Is it Shadow Bone? Okay, yeah, they throw Bone Club, because, yeah, it makes sense. Nice. Alright, so yeah, this second team I switched got me all wins. But, I mean, the set technically is a 3-2. Alright, let me update the score here. Bear with me. Alright. Not a bad start, but yeah, I'm like rank 14. It's kind of crazy because these are actually like real battles, you know? Like every battle is like pretty aligned in what I'd assume is currently meta. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe they're alt accounts. I mean, I assume most people that play this game super serious have alt accounts to trade with. You know, because people gotta min-max those XLs and trades daily. Or, you know, flip every potential type of like trade that's relevant, that's locked behind an egg or a raid initially. It honestly came in like... Yeah. I should have just let that go through. That was my bad. Like, I have to play it similar to the Primate matchup. It's a little scarier just because it has counter. Yeah, this is kind of tough pickle. I maybe should have stayed in even with low kicks at that point. Just knowing that I was actually chunking away some decent health with Sucker Punch. And then I had that attack boost. Okay. Just gonna have to like go through. I think if it's Rage Fist, I'll still live. Yeah. Just need to get rid of this thing at this point and hope for the best for the backline. That's kind of bad. That is good though. I love it when it happens, when stuff happens like that. I mean, maybe they just had nothing after that. I don't know. All right, let's go. I assume I can do up to 25 battle sets today. I don't think I'll do everything. I mean, I'll probably just play until I get bored. But I definitely want to finish my time research to get that little hat. Because that's all that matters. Is I get the dang hat. Do they even carry Earthquake anymore? Guess I'll find out. I didn't think they did. I feel like Steelix typically is like Breaking Swipe, Psychic Fang, something like that. Yo, this music's crazy. Yeah, but these Earthquakes should be doing some decent damage at least. I'm not really worried about this matchup particularly. I might just let it go and bring in Jellicent and farm it. This is the only thing. I don't really want to take a play rough, but okay. I guess that's kind of the same. Alright. Now I just gotta try to chunk as much damage here with Jellicent. Them bringing in Steelix here is a good sign that Jellicent is our player here. I don't think I need to shield. I resist all of its attacks if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Excuse me. Breaking Swipe. Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, what? confused actually by that. Isn't a breaking swipe a dark move? Or maybe it's fighting. No. I'm pretty sure it's like... Is that real? Hold on, I need to look this up for a second. Is that like a visual glitch? I think I'm good though. I mean, it doesn't affect the battle. I was just like curious why it said it was super effective on low kicks. I feel like I'm so brain dead right now. Alright, nice. Let me check on PV Poke if I can find it. Yeah, Breaking Swipe's a drag move. That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, it's either like, I was thinking it's Dragon or Dark. That's so weird. It said it was super effective on low kicks. That has to be a visual glitch. Because it's a bug dark type. I'm like, what? I mean, the damage looked how it should have been. I swear to God, it said the Breaking Swipe was super effective on low kicks. Alright, let's go. Or maybe it was its fast attack that it had. This is a nightmare. I'm gonna actually bring in Jellicent for this matchup. This is the only thing. Those Shadow Balls are gonna hurt. I might just take it. Okay, good. It's just Power Punch. Not the worst case scenario then. Calling that bait. Okay. I mean, at this point, I could probably just risk it for the biscuit, but... Yeah. Okay, no, they have Thunder Punch. That's actually kind of scary. The silence. Welcome to the silent part of the music stream. But that actually makes it so Clodsire is a pretty good pick for here. Okay, so they bring in Swampert. That's a good call. I'll also let the first Hydro slip on through. Let me see if I can fix the music here too. There we go. It would have been better if I actually caught a move. But yeah. Yeah, they're making some interesting plays. Like this person's like making the good plays. They're trying to make sure their Lucario has a lot of energy. But I know their moveset now, so I'll just let it go through. Pretty much at this point, I just kind of have to bank that Jellicent has a fighting chance in the back line. Alright, perfect. So they have, because of this situation, I'll be able to pull off the W. Yeah, they played it pretty good for what it was, but like I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to make sure they had the advantageous energy, etc. But doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you're facing Sassifrass. Also, I have no idea how hopefully the stream quality is okay. I have no idea what the internet is like here, if I'm being honest. So, your guess is as good as mine. Rank 14 Sassifrass on my main account. In tribute to Final Fantasy XIV. That was the whole intent. Alright, Drapion. And it's Ice Fang. That's kind of interesting. I might shield it. It's probably not even... Okay. If it's crunch though, yeah. Okay, good. Let's go. We'd love to see it. I'll just let it take my Jellicent away here. Oh no, I could have thrown the surf. That could have actually been very helpful. Realistically. Yeah. It definitely would have mattered. Because I could have farmed down there. I just kind of panicked. I wasn't expecting to live that, if I'm being honest. I guess I just have to kind of rely on Clodsire for the back, but I have a suspicion that Clodsire is not going to cut it here. Just gotta go for that farm down at this point. That's all I can really do. Alright, what do we got? I should have just thrown Stone Edge here too. What am I doing? Overkill. Yeah. Frost Breath? This is a very icy team. It wouldn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, that's very interesting. But I am at rank 14. That's pretty much what you expect. That's like... that almost felt like an algorithm team. The game's like, hey, yo, this guy at rank 14, he got a 3-2 set. He needs to chill the fuck out. Let's send in the algorithm. We'll give him a freaking Ice Fang Drapion lead. And then pretty much a counter for like a Lantern. Pretty much a pretty good like neutral counter to everything on my team. That's hilarious. That's why we Pokemon Go. That's why I'm rank 14. Not really though. I've just been really busy. Alright, let's see what we get here. Venusaur lead, cool. It's kind of neutral. Skarm. I'll bring in Claudie. It's kind of neutral-esque, you know? Like, the Stone Edges are going to do a decent chunk, but they're still not, like, crazy threatening to Skarm. Skarm could land a Brave Bird and do some significant damage here on the second round, if it really wants to. But I might just allow that, even. Alright, cool. I might get a shield. Jellicent actually could be a pretty good switch in here, especially if it is Steel Wing, which it probably is for its fast attack. It looks like it might be Air Slash, though. Yeah, it is. Okay. Pretty much I'm gonna have to just Trailblaze and try to rely on doing good Sucker Punch damage. Yeah, I mean, I could have thrown X-Scissor here, but it still wouldn't have been as much as I want it to be. And I probably should have just thrown the X-Scissor there, realistically. Because both of my moves are not going to be strong enough to knock out Skarm. I mean, the fact that they led Venusaur might be a good sign. Alright, I'm about to get hit by a Brave Bird. I don't know if I should have even tried to preserve. Okay, actually, that's not the worst. Okay, maybe there's a chance. There might be a slight chance for me here. Mainly because the Skarmory had to expel that energy. Alright, I pretty much have to, like, hopefully be able to farm down or get a Trailblaze off on this Azu. Okay, no, actually. Alright, this is actually... I think I win now, because I have the Surf. Hopefully. Oh no. Okay, I have Shadow Ball. Oh my gosh. That was kind of sloppy. But narrowly able to pull it off, so that's good. Low kick's actually kind of cool. Doing some work in the Go Battle League right now. 4-1 set, wow. Alright. Let me put that down, 4-1. I'll take it. Does that get me to 15? Pretty close. Let me see what's happening around me here. Also, I think I should switch my buddy. I forgot to do that. So I can get the hearts up on something else here. Here, I'll throw in my Lapras. Give it some food. Take a picture. This is a hundo. I've just been working on random stuff for Best Buddy since I have most of the things that I normally would make a Best Buddy, like a perfect for Master League or my Megas. Some of my Dynamax Pokemon. I haven't really been playing too much. I don't even have any of the Gigantamax Pokemon. But now that they have remote raids, I mean, technically, I could do those now. I mean, this team has been working, so I think I'll try it again. It's been pretty decent, I mean, against the teams. Nothing that's been too oppressive, at least. That's a cool one. Alright, this is a pretty good situation for me. Predilly, interestingly enough, actually kind of has some unique play against my team. I'm just gonna bring in Jellicent and take the moves. Because I kind of want to keep low kicks for Umbreon, and also Jellicent's not going to be too helpful against Umbreon. So I think it's okay to let it go and kind of use it as like a sack swap. Yo, what's up, Mr. Joe? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well, homie. Dude, that's so sick you got your wish, Jirachi. I saw that in the Discord. I actually found my GameCube. It's kind of crazy. Alright, we'll get off one more surf here. Come on, let's go. I'm just gonna bring in Clodsire to tank a move. Come on. Dude, that's so sick. I still need to work on getting my shinies from Pokemon Home, the legendaries and mythical. Wait, was that psychic? I wasn't even paying attention. I think I got hit by a psychic, didn't I? Oh no, it was Dark Balls. Gosh, I'm like... Alright, yeah, this is GG. Talonflame in the back, that is a GG. Yeah, I should have just brought in low kicks on Umbreon. I was putting too much reliance on it. Arceus is Enamorous, right? I honestly don't even know if I could set up my Switch here, where I'm at right now. I could, maybe. I only have one monitor set up at the moment. But maybe I could use my... This monitor has multiple HDMI inputs. Maybe I could hook up my Switch to that. That might work. Yo, what's up, Alfie? Great to see you, buddy. Thanks for that community day ticket. That was cool. Alright. I'll just take the Power Whip. Why is it not resist? Wait, what? Is that the right text? I don't think bugs resist grass. Huh. Alright, I'll just commit the shield. Alright, I'm gonna bring Claude. It's definitely a dicey situation. I stayed in a little bit too long with low kicks. They do? Why do I not even realize this? I feel like I am so out of it. Now that Golem is relatively set with the ribbons for now. Oh my gosh, you're playing Coliseum right now? That's actually really cool. I've never actually... I don't think I've ever owned that game. That's on GameCube, right? Oh no. I'm about to get smacked. Alright, it might not have Brave Bird. I'm kind of just taking the risk at this point. Tentacruel. Okay. there's still a chance I could do something. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Yeah, I figured it was acid spray. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. I could have gone for Trailblaze here, but I'm just kind of like too nervous. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright, perfect. I can come back in and just go for the Surf and the Talonflame, and that will be a GG. Yeah, you can plug it directly in as a controller, right? Because I remember there was a Final Fantasy, I think it was Final Fantasy Chronicles. I remember playing that with my friends on GameCube, and we used our Game Boy Advances. I actually have a Game Boy Advance here, but my screen is broke. I think I was playing when I was like really young. I forget I was playing, was it Final Fantasy Tactics or something? And something happened in the game and I threw this against the wall. Yeah, that was really dumb. But I could get this repaired, I bet. That was a long time ago. I don't remember how old I was when the SP came out. Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. You've missed out on some of the opportunities to get ribbons in different generations. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, that's right. You could use your... It's kind of like how on the N64 with the pack for the Game Boy that you put on. You can transfer Pokemon and use them into the game that you caught in Ruby and Sapphire. That's really cool. All right. Thanks again for coming out to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great Sunday. It's a Memorial Day weekend here in the States. Make sure you're safe if you're going to be traveling. You never know if people are out there drinking and driving and such. Nice. Alright, let me get this X-Scissor off on Azu. Nice. So they have Drifblim. Interesting enough, this is a pretty good matchup for me. I'm going to commit the shield mainly because I feel like there's actually an opportunity for me to go for a farm down. The fact that they brought in Drifblim here makes me think something, at least. Okay, they have Clodsire in the back. Okay, I mean, they shielded low kicks. Not necessarily needed on their end, but that puts me in a pretty good position. They can't one-shot me with their Clodsire, into my Clodsire, so I'm kind of just using Jellicent as a pivot. Or... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. Or this could happen where I barely live. And... throw a Surf. GG's. Oh yeah, that's right. The way attack, special attack and attacks. Yeah. They did change the game a lot from Generation 2 to 3. I'm kind of liking this team. I made a video on this team at the very beginning of the season before I fell off the earth for a couple months. Alright, let's see. It's actually feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna save swap into Jellicent. Umbreon. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I'm just gonna have to let these moves go through. So, a surf. Will it hit it in the face? Bring in low kicks here. I'll let it go through. Maybe it's last resort. Yeah. Maybe I should have just thrown X's there, because I might switch out once Skarmory gets in anyways. Because it is definitely Air Slash. Okay, so it's Talonflame. A little unlucky with that matchup. But I'll try to play it out. The main issue here is that Incinerate's still gonna just hurt a lot. Yeah, it's pretty much GG. I'm just gonna save myself a little bit of time. There's nothing I'm gonna be able to really do there. GG. Real quick, let me check and see what's going on around me. Definitely need Stardust like crazy. Also, I think I might actually be able to claim my timed research, at least. Well, let me do this thing real quick. Maybe I should walk my Cubfu, actually. That way I can get some more candy. Okay, let me claim this stuff. Alright, I'm gonna claim the hat. Maybe I'll put it on too, I guess. I don't know. An elite charge TM, which is always welcome to have extra resources of. Wait, what's this? Power up dark type Pokemon. Maybe I should do that. Do I have any dark megas? I think these are already maxed. Do I really want to spend my Stardust powering this up though? Maybe I'll power it up a little bit. I'll find a different dark type. Something that's not as expensive, high level. Oops, sorry. I didn't even leave the menu. Oh my. I only got the one, unfortunately. There was one that was really easy to obtain, but I just wasn't playing enough. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even realize you had to do that to evolve it, so maybe I should be walking it. This whole season, and I never looked at what it takes to evolve this thing, and I never had any interest to look at it online. That's crazy. That's where I mean, once you've played a game for, how many years has it been? Like 9 years? Is that how long it's been? That's crazy. Let me look real quick. Dark and 4. Is there anything that I would actually... Wow, these are the only hunters that have their dark type. I mean, technically this could be... I might just max this out. I feel like I've been meaning to do that for a while. And I like how it doesn't even have last resort on it. Like, what the heck is this? Named after my cat, of course. That's why its name is Gloom. I cannot believe I actually have this, like... Wait, I can max this, maybe. I actually intended to use this in Ultra League. Can you believe this? That's crazy. A lot of Meowth. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see here. Let me evolve this just to get that one quest situated. Do you think they're gonna offer any other ways to get Cubfu? Are people just gonna use those to like, do people lucky trade theirs? Is that pretty much what some people have done? That might be a good idea. It's kind of crazy that my shiny luck... You know what? This should be a Mega at some point. I don't think I have a Hundo Absol. I've definitely powered this up. Why is this even labeled Mega? What the heck? That's so random. I even have that powered up. Like, what? I'm just looking for a dark type that I could power up that won't cost me a crazy amount. I mean, that's actually not too bad. I might eventually power that up more. You know? Oh, you're not allowed to trade them. That's so... I mean, maybe they know that people... Like, I was saying this earlier. People play this game seriously, absolutely have multiple accounts. So, more than likely, those people would just get Cubfus and then just trade them to their main account. That's probably what they're trying to prevent from happening. Right? That's probably a good assumption. Alright, I guess I'll jump into another battle here. Low kick is pretty cool. So, the business deal, does anyone know any details about the business deal with Scopely? Like, when the final transition is supposed to happen? This is kind of spicy seeing Nidoqueen. I'm gonna let this get through. Oh, the song that's actually playing right now is me. I did a cover of Lavender Town. This is me playing guitar and bass and programming the drums. I made this for Halloween last year. That's not a bad idea. Are you allowed to send it to home? Or are there also limitations on doing that? I haven't played Scarlet and Violet in months. It's crazy because before I kind of like fell off for a bit, they had all those 7-star raids lined up and I was actually looking forward to streaming a lot of that. But yeah, it just never really happened. I think they undertapped that, maybe. I might try to farm it. Yeah, I wonder if you can. Alright, Trailblaze into Nidoqueen. Switching in Jellicent is a safe swap. And hoping for the best, but I might get smacked with the Earth Power here, realistically. Okay, so they just Poison Fang. I'm gonna get a slight amount of energy. And then go for the Surf. I'm gonna farm on Quag. Oh no, it's Scrafty in the back. This is bad for me. I wonder if I can catch a move. That's like the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Yeah, I lose for sure. I'm just going to risk it. I mean, they could just double foul play. Oh my gosh. No way, they actually bait me. Wow, I got so lucky. Let's go. Victory. You haven't done any of the last 2 or 3 7-star raids. Keep forgetting there's regulation now with 2 restricted allowed. That looks fun. Yeah, it does look fun. I have seen some of it. I've seen some interesting creativity. I've been kind of watching stuff from the sidelines, mainly VGC, but Go, I'm so oblivious to what's going on these days. My buddy RC Cola, though, was showing me some... Like, before I came, like, a couple months ago, actually, I was seeing... There's this website, Zygarde.gg, that they've been working on for a while. It's supposed to be kind of like a successor to Sylph. And kind of like a grassroots competitive aspect of Pokemon Go. Like, kind of trying to mimic the... Like the play Pokemon streams and such like that. I honestly have no idea if it ever went live yet. It might already be live and maybe you even know what I'm talking about, but pretty much I was hanging out with him a couple months ago and I was watching them, like him and I don't even remember like half the names of the people. It's been so long. Yeah, anyways. A team came second in a regional running Scraggy. Really? No way. You mean Scrafty? Or Scraggy? Like, you mean like the pre-evolution? Because that's kind of crazy. Or was it Scrafty? Is it like Evilite Scraggy? That's crazy. Alright, let's see. No way. I have to see what that... No way. Dude, that's why, like, VGC is always going to be so much more interesting than anything else Pokemon competitively, in my opinion. Wait a second, they run Wing Attack on Talonflame now? Or is this a mistake? Is that what that is? I feel so out of the... I feel so out... Like, it's like I've never played this game before. I'll have to check it out. I do sub to that guy. This is crazy. Low kick's legitimately pulverizing this dude. I maybe should have thrown Trailblaze, but I figured they would shield. I'll let it go through. Oh my gosh, I should have switched already. But you know what? Play rough I will accept. And then I can bring in Jellicent. And kind of just farm it. Alright, let's go. Going for the surf. You don't have access to Calyrex? Oh, because of Sword and Shield, you need to actually have Calyrex. You have the horses, but you don't actually have Calyrex. You should get Sword or Shield. It's actually a pretty fun game. Like, I feel now that time has passed, I kind of have a higher appreciation for the game. Just because it actually functions pretty good. And it was pretty fun playing Dynamax Adventures on stream. I was doing that a little bit prior to taking my break. I might do that again, honestly. That's the type of stream I was actually thinking of doing, aside, you know, like a Go Battle League stream, which this came up, and I was like, this might be a good time to try to test the internet here to see if I can even stream where I'm currently staying temporarily. And then also, you know, just kind of ease back into things in general. I'm just trying to be realistic with my time. Yeah, I totally get that. 100%. I mean, you can play casually. They're not like... I know what you're saying, though. Okay, more Pekka lead. Morpeko is pretty good. I am not trying to get one shot by this. Alright, I'm gonna get a shield here, more than likely. Okay, that was a good call on their end to just switch. Save that energy on Morpeko, where it matters. Going for the Stone Edges on Kaladi into Skarm. It's broken? It is really strong from what I've seen. It packs a punch, yo. Does its mechanic not work properly? Is that what you're trying to say? I might as well just take it. This is not good, though. pretty much am in a pickle. Yeah, this thing is gonna wreck me. Okay, get my X's are off, but I'm not too hopeful this is a good situation. Alright, actually I might be able to overcome the odds. Oh, I didn't know. That's pretty interesting. So that's that is a legitimate bug, right? Or is that how it's intended? Because shouldn't they just fix it at this point? I legitimately have not played Go Battle League since I made that Vanillix video, and even before that, I didn't play since the beginning of the season. So I feel a little out of the loop on what interactions and such are occurring. It could be that, yeah. Coding is kind of, you know, honestly, coding can get pretty complex, and I know what you're saying by lazy coding. It's like, instead of fixing it or finding a solution, just kind of like, accept this is the reality. Okay. They undertap me. That's pretty smart. But is it smart enough? Low kicks has been pretty clutch, yo. I love that this Pokemon is viable, at least. It's been pretty fun to function a bug Pokemon. Like when Beedrill was really good in Great League, that was a fun one. It's not bad. It's just, I don't really see it these days. Having that like fast, like poison move and the drill run coverage, that was like super clutch at one point in time. Yeah, there are a lot of mud slappers. That's probably why Beedrill is not as good too, because it's not really, it's kind of neutral. Yo, this is sick. Bro brought Shadow Dialga. That is super cool. But a low kick, imagine low kicks just showing up and like put you in your place. Alright, low kicks. I mean, Trevenant was kind of a problem for my team, so I mean, I guess it's not a huge problem with like, yeah, it's not, it's the kind of like it's a good situation. Nice. I might look into VGC. Maybe I could do a VGC. I don't know, like, VGC, I always just want to play, but it's just one of those things that when you're out of season, you pretty much you have to use a rental code. Like, I can't just be out here making a new team, because I don't even know what's happening. I mean, I guess, like, I'm not that oblivious, it's just, you know, the meta does kind of shift slightly, depending on what's popular. And then, you know, that's you kind of have to be paying attention in every form of a competitive game to kind of like stay on the wave of what's occurring. I'm just gonna let this go through. If it's cross chop, I mean, it's gonna hurt. Okay, then I'm just gonna bring Clodsire. Yeah. I'll take it. Come for that Stone Edge. Yeah, I've been working on a lot of music though. I actually have an album coming out on June 11th. I'll probably talk about it more if I stay consistent with making some content here. But I actually released a song at the end of last month called Millions of Fish by Rob Sassy, if you want to check it out on Spotify or YouTube, anything like that. That'd be awesome. Okay. I was just gonna sack Claude. Yeah, I understand. I mean, maybe I might have it. You know, honestly, there's some people in my community that have multiples of things that are legit, and I know they're not genned. Like one of my, I haven't been on in a while, but there's a guy that sometimes tunes in. His name's Chimchar. And I know for a fact that he, like, more than likely would have doubles of a lot of these different, like, legendaries. I'm just gonna have to risk it for the biscuit here. I'm risking it for the biscuit. Yeah, the Obstagoon. Not looking too good for me, though. Yeah. Pretty sure that's... I'm either gonna barely live or die here. Oh, you know what? I should have tried to go for the Shadow Ball. I think I maybe could have got to it. Oh wait, I had energy. I forgot I had energy saved up on low kicks. That's pretty clutch. Nice. Yeah, low kicks really pulling it off today. Has the stream been lagging at all? Or does it seem that it's alright? Like, business as per usual. Alright, hola mamola. Alright, that's great to hear. Maybe I'll try to do a Switch stream, or try to see if I can even set it up at some point here. If there's anything you're looking for, Alfie, you can let me know in Discord and I could try to look out for you. I think I might just farm it. Yep.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
Yeah, no problem. Or even if there's like a team that you want to make, maybe I could lend you the legendary and you can make a rental team with it, and then you could play your rental team. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you could do it. Like if it's something that I'm not using currently. Alright, this is actually pretty good for me. Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, Calyrex you just merge with one of the horses anyways. Alright, let me get off Stone Edge here. Alright, now I'll just bring in Jellicent to kind of tank the moves. Come on. Okay. Good call to bring in Muck.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Acid spray.
James,
Team Rocket blast
Oh,
off
maybe-
with the speed of light.
surrender now.
Maybe it's double poison for its attacks? Huh. Is it trying to farm me down with Snarl or something? No, it has Dark Pulse. Maybe one Dark Pulse isn't enough there. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. I meant to throw the move with X-Scissor into it and it just died instead because I didn't click it properly. That's my bad. I don't think it matters, but silly mistake. I was trying to ensure that I had the win. Oh my gosh. A little too close for comfort there. Alright. Another set in the bag. Oh wait, that was a 5-0? Holy smokes, I didn't even realize. I had no idea. That's actually not too shabby. Let me, I need candy for this Pokemon. So, definitely gonna try to pin-app it here real quick. Nice. Not too bad so far. I mean, I already finished the research I was trying to do, but I figured I'd just hang out for a little bit until I get bored with the battles. Yeah, I don't have really any of my equipment. Most of my equipment's still in Southern California right now. Let's see. It's been kind of crazy. Yeah, so they had that Shadow Regigigas weekend, and I was actually hanging out. I'm in Pennsylvania right now with family. Some stuff's been like happening, and just trying to be close at the moment. Also, like my mom, she plays, and I didn't realize that you could remote raid into shadow raids now. Like, I guess that just changed with this more recent update or whatever. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll do. She's not here right now. She's visiting my dad, but maybe one of these weekends where they have like a legendary shadow raid. Maybe I'll try to get her to come on stream. Back in the day when she came out to Los Angeles to visit me, I used to do these mobile streams with my mom. Occasionally I've done some with her over the years, but it could be kind of cool to try to do something with her. She's definitely her own breed. There's some people from the stream have added her. Like Big Boz, though, I don't know where he's at. Sometimes he pops into the stream. If you're by chance watching this, Big Boz, though, even after the fact, my mom will just talk about you like she knows you. In real life, she like watches your progress. Like, oh, Big Bozo has this many catches now. Look how much EXP he has. I'm just like, Mom, that's amazing. Yeah, that's what I've not done one Gigantamax raid yet because of the access for me, but now I can actually do one. And I looked into my inventory. I guess I actually do have 2 remote raid passes. I'm assuming they're from like the 7-day research every time, just kind of casually keeping up with stuff. But yeah, that's kind of cool to think. Because I like the way they like the Dynamax and Gigantamax raids function and look, but I also feel like I'm not that into it where I'm gonna go, you know, every weekend because it's already kind of like even living in California, I didn't even try to like do the events. Even though there's definitely an ambassador in Los Angeles and community that does enjoy doing that a lot. All right, low kicks. I'm relying on low kicks here. Going for that farm down, baby. Whoa! There's a bee drill. Dude, I swear people are listening or something. Like, what are the chances? It's like so strange. Like, I haven't seen a bee drill and Go Battle League for like months. I should have brought in Jellicent, actually. It would have been a safer switch here. I mean, it's interesting enough they just let it go. Yeah, that's... They definitely seem more difficult. Alright, this might be okay. I don't think this one gets Shadow Ball. Right? Alright, let's go. Nice. Let's go! I can't believe this person had a bee drill. I'm in amazement. Come on, low kicks. Show me the way. Maybe one of these days I'll try to hit Legend again. I have not been trying for the past year or two. It's actually been kind of interesting. What a beautiful Lapras. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. In comes Primeape. In comes my Claudie. Yeah, so in this situation, I'm just kind of preserving low kicks. And at this point, Primeape's not even going to really appreciate a Stone Edge from Clodsire. Lapras is a pretty good matchup, though, for Claude, so more than likely, they're just going to let Primeape take it. But Jellicent is a good wall for the Lapras as well. So, I'm not going to worry too much here. I'm going to just take the Sparkling Aria, or whatever. And Stone Edge it. I'm going to switch in Jellicent. I'm pretty sure I could just take a move here safely. Okay, they got Jump Bluff in the back. Let me throw a Shadow Ball. Nice. I will commit a shield. I could bait here, but I don't think it's really worth the risk. I think I'm ahead enough that double Shadow Ball, or even Yeah, I'll just double Shadow Ball. Like I could have tried to catch a move here, which would have been really OP. Oh, interesting. I don't think it matters. Yeah. Them catching that move doesn't do anything. Nice. Alrighty. I probably got a couple more battles in me today. Just kind of ease into the streaming thing again. But it's nice to know that, you know, the connection works pretty decent here. Got my time research done. Low kicks has been a pleasure to use also. This is kind of an icky situation. I don't really like it that much. Jump off actually does wonders against my team. I'm just gonna safe swap into Clodsire. Take an energy ball if they did throw that. Okay, they didn't, so nice. It might be... That was a good catch then on my end. I'm gonna let the Hydro go through. Go for the Stone Edge. They might shield it. Okay, no, that's even better. Because now I could probably farm down with low kicks. I'll wait out the timer. A little bit at least. Okay. I'm just gonna farm it. I could just double X Scissor here. It probably is even maybe the better play. But this might be okay. Because if they double shield, this might have been actually the right call. Okay. Alright, let's see. Actually, probably triple X Scissor would have been better. Seeing how that played out. Okay, so it is Aerial Ace, Acrobatics. Kind of interesting that they didn't just throw Aerial Ace on low kicks. That would have done a lot of damage. Low kicks does not have good defenses. But yeah, I think this is good for me. I'm fairly confident Shadow Ball is going to be enough to deal with the Shadow Primeape here. And from here, I should be able to just farm. Oh, actually, I don't know. I'm assuming this is Aerial Ace, but I think I could barely live this, right? Oh, okay. I didn't think it would do that much damage. I wasn't afraid, but at the same time, seeing that it was going to go off another attack, I was a little nervous still, regardless. Alright, GG. Not too shabby there. Navigating around the jump luff, even though it kind of has really good, you know, coverage against my team. But they didn't have a grass move on it, so that's the one detriment of whatever moveset they were running there. I'm assuming that was a Community Day one and they just didn't want to get rid of the Community Day move. That's the thing about it. Sometimes you don't actually want the Community Day move. So you have to learn to make multiples of the same Pokemon, for example. That way you can have varied movesets. Yo, what's up, old Jewish Badger? I'm doing well, bro. How's everything going with you? Great to see you. I'll commit the shield, why not? Just to win lead. Alright, this is not ideal. Okay, we got Victory Bell with Magic Leaf, which is a pretty scary backline for my team. Maybe I should have thrown double Stone Edge here. Maybe would have been a better usage of my energy. Because now they got the double. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unfortunately let it go now. This is a little scary. Dang, that was a good switch. Very good switch. Just gonna have to take the moves from Talon. Okay. Not feeling like there's much opportunity here, though, for me in the end game, if I'm being honest. The Victory Bell's a little too beefy for where I'm at. Don't think low kicks can... I mean, it might have Acid Spray also. They typically run Sludge Bomb with Magical Leaf, but yeah, I don't think I can farm down fast enough here. Wait, actually... Oh, you cannot take low kicks? I kind of messed that up too. They played it really sharp. I mean, I don't think I messed up as much as they just played it very sharp. Dang it, that's crazy. We'll take it. Okay, let's see what my next opponent is leading. Got the Tinkaton Hammer. Lapras. That was a very slow switch on my end. It took me a minute to even realize what was going on, but it's okay. It could be worse. Could be worse than that. Okay. I'll just take it for sure. Icy Wind's okay. Now Earthquake to get some better damage off if they decide not to shield. Wow, that was crazy. I was debating on shielding that, and I barely lived the Swift. That's kind of insane. I'll just bring in low kicks here because I have the shield advantage. Alright, let's see. Do they want to shield Trailblaze? Yo, what is up, Tess? You had a nice holiday? That's great to hear. Happy to see you here also. Alright. I'm just gonna throw it just to get it out of here. Alright, here we go. Saving the shield. We're saving it for the back line. They quit. Yeah. Nice. Alright, not too shabby. Low kick's legitimately just kind of... Whoa, I got another 5-0? Yo, I am welcoming the Stardust. Dang. I'm actually surprised how well this team is still doing. Where did you go camping? That sounds like a lot of fun. Here we go. Let's see. Espresso needs a treat. We're getting pretty close, Alfie. I don't know if you're still there, but we're almost the best friends. We're almost there. Let's get some of these open. Could use some resources. You went to a campsite? Was it like a cabin? Or did you actually stay in tents? I mean, both are really cool. I've done both in the past. When I was younger, I actually used to be in Boy Scouts, and we did this trip called Philmont, New Mexico. We went backpacking for 10 days, and there would be little, like, I'm trying to think what they're called, like service stations that we would trek to, like maybe like 11-mile hike to get to the next one. So we'd like camp somewhere in between there and then make our way to that to get more supplies and fill up our backpacks again. It's pretty cool. Definitely a good experience. No, I don't care. And the way the game is now, it kind of helps you. I think when you turn best friends, it actually asks you if you want to use a lucky egg before. So even if someone does it without you knowing, I think the game gives you an opportunity to pop a lucky egg if it knows that you did hit best friends with someone. I think that's how it works. I've seen it pop up on mine before. I never egg for the experience, so I don't really know exactly. It does? Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying that, Sarah. You have a camping van. Oh, wow, that's super cool. Okay, let's see here. This is a pretty good lead. I think they're gonna bait me. Yep. I'll throw Trailblaze now. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna switch obviously in the Clodsire. Wait, has Max been streaming again? Or did you just hit best friends with Max, is what you're saying? I am not, like... Oh yeah, I figured. Dang, man. Wonder what he's been up to. I saw he posted on Instagram the other day, like, it looked like maybe he made art of himself as a Pokemon trainer. I don't think I'm going to be buying the Nintendo Switch as it first comes out. I don't really know, honestly. It is kind of exciting, but at the same time, it's kind of been... feels a little pricey. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not excited. I'm just kind of, guess I'm not sure entirely. Oh, you hit Ultra with him. Okay. Yeah, I know. I understand, Alfie. There are people that really care about the bonus, EXP. I mean, sometimes it's a competition or, you know, some people, that's like how they like to play the game, is min-max it like that. Yeah, this is not good. Actually, no, this is fine. I have a shield. What am I talking about? You sold your first Switch? How come? Alright, I'm just gonna farm it. Alright, I really hope that that Feraligatr did not have energy on it. Because if it did... No, I overtapped! Okay. I almost died to the Shadow Claw damage. Nice. I can understand that, yeah. If you're not using it and you feel like you don't intend to use it in the future. You were considering on getting a Steam Deck. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know the release date of the Switch 2 because I wasn't intending on buying it right away. Like Mario Kart looks cool. I mean, Mario Kart's always gonna be a good time, right? Like, I mean, but it's really not enough for me to want to buy it right out the gate. Plus, like, maybe if I was like, I don't know. I am excited. I just feel like I'm gonna wait a little bit before I buy it. Just to kind of gauge how it actually is. Maybe if there's anyone who I know who has it, I can try playing it to see if I want to buy it immediately. This is a crazy cool team. I should have just brought in Jellicent. Yeah, that was kind of a silly play on my end. But I was thinking that the Hypno was going to do good against Clodsire anyways. Alright. So they do let the Palkia go. You replaced it, your old one broke. Were you able to preserve your files and such? Yeah, that's a good idea. They might have a sale. Boxing Day. Isn't that like a Canada thing? This is such a unique team. Alright, let's go. Thanks again for tuning into the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. It does help my content out a lot here. But yeah, I'll probably finish up a couple more battles here and call it just for the day. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember hearing about it before. I think they're trying to farm me, so I gotta be careful here. Okay, never mind. This is good. I take the move and I just bring in low kicks. And I finish up with X Scissor. Let's go. Nice. Actually, relatively good run today. Once I switched... So my very first two battles of the stream today, I tried using this team with Vanillix. It was a team I made a video on around the Vanillite Community Day. This team is really bad. I got 2 losses to start the stream, and then pretty much ever since I switched to the low kicks, I've only had 1 loss. I just realized that. That's actually insane. I've only lost one time. No problem, Alfie. Thanks for swinging by. Good to see you, man. I hope you have fun with your kid in the park. Have a wonderful day out there. Take care. Alright, let's go. No problem, Tess. You have yourself a great evening. Thanks for swinging by. Great to see you also. Are they going to throw Psychic Fangs here? No. Alright, X's are... I should have just waited. I'm gonna play a little risky here. That wasn't really as risky as I was hoping. Let's see, did they actually throw Psychic Fangs? Okay, good. I'm just gonna farm it. That's really all I can do. Okay. It's insane how much damage that shit does. Doesn't even feel real. Yeah. What the Aura Sphere? Is that even right? I am legitimately confused. Is Aura Sphere super effective? I'm not gonna lie, like, I actually am kind of shocked at that one-shot Clodsire, but I don't know if I'm just confused about how that move works. Or if the interaction, you know, I'm not familiar with it properly. Because... why was that so strong? Where's more Pekko at? Aura Wheel is a electric move. How did that... does it change typing? But even if it did... am I crazy? Is that possible for it to one-shot Clodsire like that? I feel like that wasn't supposed to be how it works, but I don't know. I am legitimately confused. Like, I feel like this Pokemon just hits so hard, and I don't understand why it's like hitting me so hard. Let me look at Clodsire versus Morpeko. It says Aura Wheel should do 17% damage. Let me switch its... okay, it does switch the dark type when it's in the other form. That's what it was. Sorry. I was so confused. I'm like, what is going on here? That makes more sense. I've never used this in Go Battle League, and I feel like I pretty much have been playing fairly casual when this thing has been introduced. I never even realized it changed typing, the Aura Wheel. Like, legitimately. I think it does that in the main series game, but Morpeko is one that I've never even... It's just like one of those Pokemon I've never put on my team, I've never used, I've never looked into. Okay, that makes sense. Dang, that Pokemon's crazy. Alright, let's see. Alright, at least I know now. Alright, let's see. Lantern. That's not too shabby. I will stay in. Trailblaze seems like a good option just to get my attack up. Rack up more Sucker Punch damage. Nice. I'm just gonna take the first move. Thunderbolt is my worst case scenario, but I should be fine. Alright, that worked out. Okay, I'm just gonna switch out into Clodsire immediately. They got Swampert and Typhlosion in the back. That's a little concerning. I do have a little bit of energy on low kicks. The only thing is Thunder Punch is going to hurt a lot on Typhlosion. Alright, let's see if they commit at least one shield here. They might not, because they could just farm down with Incinerate at this point, which is, you know, makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna try to get off my X-Scissor first. Let's see if that works out. Okay. Now I'll let low kicks go down to the Hydro Cannon, and I'll just bring in Jellicent, and I should be in a better position. I'm just gonna let it go through. Mainly because I don't want to be hit by a Thunder Punch. Okay. Get off my first Surf here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good for me. They overtap there, but it wouldn't have mattered. And that is GG. Did I even build a Morpeko? I don't think I've even built one, because I haven't traded for one. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me show you the shinies I've gotten more recently. Just kind of like... This would have traded to me, but... Yeah, just some random shinies. Guess, this is probably around the time I was like still making content, like the little pup and Valentino. LGM is a cool one to get. I'll have to transfer that to home at some point. I don't think it's worth keeping in my game. Alright, I think I am going to do one more battle today. And then call it. Alright, let's see. Pretty good run though with the low kicks team. BBW Slayer? That's pretty hilarious. Okay. I'll let it go through. Probably just Aquatel. Nice call to bring in Mad Cargo here. I'll bring in Jellicent. More than likely, they're gonna throw a Rock Tomb, so I'm just gonna like go through. Yeah. Surf is gonna wreck them. They're 4 times a week to it, even with the attack drop. Yep. Get off another Surf here. All damage will be worth it here, in my opinion. I kind of want a shield just because I think I can actually get the Surf off. Potentially get a shield also. Okay. Just kind of bringing in low kicks as a pivot switch. Now I will wait out the timer. And I'm actually just going to bring in Clodsire, I think. Drapion can still, you know, live this obviously and do a little bit of damage, but I'm just going to kind of take the Aqua moves. Yeah, I knew they were going to CMP me, but pretty much I kind of have to just accept that. It would have been better if I tried to build a little bit of extra energy first and then threw it instead of CMPing. But I was also hoping I could outpace it to the move. Yeah, this is kind of a... Yeah, it's GG. Actually, yeah, Astonish is a little brutal here in the back line. I don't even think I can get to 2 moves because of the Astonish. Yeah. I mean, Shadow Punch 2 is also a good reason not to get to the second. Alright, well that was a pretty good run. I think that's a... What was that set on the last one? I know we got a couple losses during this last one. Let me see. 3-2 set. That's still pretty decent. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here today. I got my research claimed. Had some fun doing some battles, got some extra Stardust that I absolutely do need. Since I've been spending a lot of resources powering up my Megas who are already 40 plus. It costs a lot of candy and a lot of Stardust once you get to that point. But yeah, it's nice kind of testing out this setup here too. It seems that it worked relatively decent. Definitely, let me see something real quick here. If you can, it would be awesome. Hold on. One moment here. It would be pretty dang awesome if you could check out some of my music. Let me see if I have the command working properly. Did it work? I honestly don't know what the command is on my own channel. I mean, that worked for Spotify. Here, I'll post it in the chat. It would be awesome if you could check out my music on Spotify, but thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into the stream. I hope you have yourselves a great Memorial Day weekend if you're in the States. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. But good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in. And I will catch you in the next one. Thanks a lot, and take care.